Hello, it's game day. Chelsea versus Arsenal, League Cup semi-final. Really excited. Really excited. Big game, huge game. Really excited. Since my last video, there has been two games. Obviously, the Arsenal league game, which are the Norwich and the FA Cup. Two disappointing results, really. What I'll do, I'll review both of those games really quickly, then we'll get on to today's game. Arsenal, Premier League. Pretty simple. Should have won the game. Morata takes one of those three glorious chances. We win the game. Played okay first half. I thought there wasn't much in it, but I thought second half we were the better team, and I thought we were unlucky to go behind. I thought we had chances before that, especially where Hazard as well had a good one. And then they go ahead, but Jack Bullshit, who should not have even been on the pitch, cheating little shit, should not have even been on the pitch. You know, like he spends half of the time in a doctor's room, and then he scores a goal, and then Hazard gets caught, clear penalty. You know, all the Arsenal fans are like, he cheated. It wasn't a penalty. All those Arsenal fans, it was a penalty. Plain and simple. You can watch it once, you can watch it 100 times. It's going to be the penalty. The first time we see it, it's going to be the penalty. The 100th time we see it. He pegs the ball in, doesn't get the ball. He catches Hazard on the boot. Hence, it is a penalty. It is a clear-cut penalty. I don't know what all the controversy is about. It's a penalty. You know, like, it's ironic because the Arsenal fans are like, Hazard cheated. The real cheater here is Jack Wilshere. You know, who shouldn't have even been on the pitch when he scored. Then as soon as it was level, I felt like we were going to score. You know, it's not like we were all over them, but I really felt like we were going to score and go ahead. Morata had another opportunity at 1-1. Finally got the goal with Alonso. Nice ball in from Zappacosta. Good ball out from William to Zappacosta, and then Zappacosta in the box to Alonso 2-1. And then unfortunately we just couldn't hold on. It was disappointing. It's the way it is. It's a good goal. You know, maybe we could have got out to him quicker, but it was a good finish. But it was just good. And then Morata, even after that, Morata had a glorious opportunity, and then Zappacosta hit the cross. But I woke up the next day, how we didn't win that game was unbelievable. But the performance itself, you can't be too disappointed. You have to be disappointed with the result, particularly with the chances we created, especially in the second half. Then the Norwich game, nothing really to say about that. It was pretty poor game of football. It wasn't the greatest performance in the world. First half was dreadful, and there wasn't a single shot on target from either side in the first half. It was flat, it was slow, it was boring, it was horrible to watch, frankly. Second half, we got the tempo a little bit. Had a couple of chances. Ween had a shot, well saved with Zappacosta at the end. But we were pretty bad, pretty flat. But, you know, at least we're in the hat, and we got a second opportunity at home, which Arsenal are not. They are out. Positives against Norwich. Woodian looked good. David Luiz got through 90 minutes and scratched. I think he got better as the game went on, personally. And we're still in the hat. Other than that, I don't think there's much more. And, you know, Norwich aren't very good finishers because they had opportunities, and if they'd have got the finishing boots on, then they could have got a goal. I was a little bit nervous at the end. I was like, you know, they're going to get a chance and they're going to nick this. And we're in the hat, they didn't, and there we go. And now on to this game. Today's game, huge game, as I said, Arsenal-Chelsea League Cup semi-final, first leg. It's a League Cup semi-final. It's a chance to get to a Wembley final. You know, it's under the lights at Stamford Bridge against Arsenal. You know, for me, that massive game. The atmosphere is going to be incredible. Looking forward to it. You know, they're saying this game has extra significance to Arsenal because they're out the FA Cup. Don't agree with that whatsoever. Still got just as much significance to us as it has to Arsenal. As I said, Wembley final, trophy, semi-final at Stamford Bridge against Arsenal. You're not on Wembley final at stake. It's just as significant to us as it is to Arsenal. Absolutely, I don't agree with anything other than that. It's a trophy, it's Wembley, and obviously we're not going to want to lose to Arsenal as well. And I think it's going to happen last week, you know, Hazard to cheat, etc, etc. This makes this game even more huge. You don't want to stand them. I think we will. I think we'll beat them very comfortably. They've got injuries at the back. Kolasinac is out, Koscielny's out. Mustafi late fitness test. So yeah, they got problems at the back, and they've got problems at the back when they've got everybody fit. So Um, and we played well. As I said, against Arsenal away in the league not so long ago. I'm confident we'll win. Let's go through I'm going to get into my 1 to 11 as I usually do in these videos. I'm going to get into that right now. My 1 to 11. I would start the first team the same as I think Arsene Wenger will. So Wembley final at stake. In goal, Thibaut Courtois. I go for a back three of Aspilicueta, Christensen, Cahill. I think Cahill's played pretty well last few games he's been in. He's a captain. I'd start Christensen over David Luiz right now. I think David Luiz got better as the game went on, but it was his first game back. I wouldn't throw him in there from the start, not just yet. And I think Christensen's played pretty well. Wouldn't put Rudiger in there, just because there's no room for him. He's played well as well, but there's no room for him. Obviously, you have to have Dave Aspilicueta. You have to put Cahill because I think he's played well and he's our captain. And I think you kind of on form have to have Christensen as well. So my two wing backs on the left would be Marcos Alonso. Sorry, playing well. Still needs to work on his crossing a little bit, but great finish. His goal scoring record for a left wing back is phenomenal. By the way, right wing back I go for Victor Moses. Zappacosta. I was good the last couple of times he's come on, and it was nice to get that ball in the box. The assist for Alonso. But having said that, I think Victor Moses is nothing wrong. He's pretty solid, played pretty well, and I would start Victor Moses at right wing back. I go for a midfield two rather than a midfield trio of Bakayoko and Kante in the middle, and I go for two wingers in Hazard and Willian. I would go for this formation personally if it was me. Rather than a 3-5-2 formation, I'd go for a 3-4-3, and I put the Bakayoko and Kante, the two middle. The two wingers would be Hazard on the left, Willian on the right. The reason Willian rather than Pedro is because, as I say, Willian looked good against Norwich in the FA Cup. Probably the only player that looked that did actually look good. To be honest, and come out and say that I played pretty well. And also, let's not forget the part that he played in our second goal at Arsenal in the league. Great ball out to Zappacosta, who got the ball in the box to Alonso. I play Willian as the Pedro, and up front, you got to start him. I thought he was dreadful against Arsenal in the league, and you just have to. It's like, okay, you missed two, you have to score one of those three chances. You have to. It's what you get paid for. It's why you play football. It's why you're a professional footballer. And against Stoke, he wasn't much better the game before that. But this is a big one for him, and it's absolutely going to be on his mind, those misses, and he's absolutely going to want to make Arsenal. I don't care how you are. Say, every game is different, they're professional. Of course, every game is different. Of course, they're professional. But those misses against Arsenal are absolutely going to be on his mind, and he's absolutely going to want to put that right. You can guarantee that. And I would not be surprised at all if he gets on the score sheet. The reason I'll go 3-4-3 rather than a 3-5-2 is because we're at home. We're absolutely going to win the game. I'm not saying we go full front attack from the beginning, but we're at home. We absolutely have to win this game. You don't want to be going to the Emirates, even drawing this game. And I said Arsenal got problems at the back. They're looking pretty dreadful at the back. Rob Holding was awful. They're going to have to play, an English youngster. Probably as a potential as a wing back, when he's not even a wing back. So. Injured players, potential players playing out of position at the back. They're in a mess at the back, down on the bare bones. Start Hazard, Hazard, Willian, and Morata. You have to. For me, yeah. I mean, I don't think that's what Antonio Conte is going to do. But for me, that's what I would do. Get a lead, win the game, and if you can, end the tie. Which I think we have an opportunity to do tonight. I'm very, very, very confident we'll win the game. As I said, those misses will absolutely be on Morata's mind. He's going to want to put that right tonight, make Arsenal pay. I think he will get on the score sheet. Arsenal will be dreadful away from home in the league this year. Plus, they've hatched up at the back, to say the least. And I think we'll win the game. I think it's going to be tight in the beginning, kind of a bit of to and fro going on. I would say it's going to be electric. I think, though, eventually, once we do get the lead, I I think we'll take a real foothold in the game then, and I don't think Arsenal will collapse as such, but I think we'll take a real foothold in the game, control the game, and I think it will be a comfortable evening for us, a comfortable win. I'm really confident. My score prediction for today's game is Chelsea 3, Arsenal 0. I very rarely, come into a game as confident as I am right now, and I think that's based on the fact we're at home. We play well at home. Arsenal are terrible away. Patched up at the back. Played very well away against Arsenal in the league not so long ago. Very unlucky not to win that game. And another day we'd have won that game comfortably if we score. If that first time Morata chance goes in, that's a different game. We win that game comfortably enough. If we go 2-1, we win the game because we know if we go 2-1 up, not long after we win 1-1 with that Morata chance, I think we'll win the game comfortably. So, especially the first goal, first chance he had in the first half, that goal goes and we win that game comfortably. We probably should have won that game, 5-2 anyway. We probably should score 3 of those chances. So I'm very confident we'll beat Arsenal. The jump all away from home, patched up at the back, out of the FA Cup. Pressure's on Arsene Wenger. I think there'll be more pressure if they lose this game against Man United in this game, which I think they will. I'm very confident we'll win. Very looking forward to this one. Huge game, big game. So the team news should be out in the next hour or so. As I'm doing this video, the team news aren't out yet. As of when I'm doing this video, I'm really looking forward to the game. That's my score prediction, and you're looking forward to a big game. So there we go. That's really the end of my video. Thank you for watching. Come on to Chelsea.